Hello again, basketball fans, and welcome to the annual Christopher Turkey Tournament in Christopher, Illinois. I'm Randy Olson along with Ron Standard, longtime basketball official. We are here for opening round game of this year's Turkey Tournament as the Waltonville Spartans are in town to take on the Marissa Coulterville Meteors. Glad that you're with us here live on AreaSports.net. The game just got completed between New Athens and Ziegler Royalton. That was pretty much a one-sided contest that was won by New Athens over ZR by a score of 89-20. So the winner of this game coming up between Waltonville and Marissa Coulterville will face New Athens in the semifinals.
Yeah, they got some nice athletes on that New Athens team.
They did, and that game was over pretty early, wasn't it? It was something like 38-2 in the first quarter, so it didn't. The game was really not much in doubt. This is the first game of the year, season opener for the Waltonville Spartans. They are warming up at the far end. We'll try to zoom in a little bit. We have a little bit different vantage point this year down at the Christopher Turkey Tournament. It's not where we really want to be. It's not where we've been the last 4 years. It wasn't where we were for the regional, but it is where they have us now. That's a new policy down here at Christopher. And, hey, we respect that. So they want us on the stage, so the stage is where we're at. But we're still happy to be bringing you all the live play-by-play action, and I hope that you enjoy it with us here tonight. The Waltonville Spartans are the two-time defending champions of this tournament, Ron.
Well, yeah, back-to-back. And how long had it been since they'd won one when they got that first one last
Yeah, I don't know. And if you go back 3 years ago, they finished in second or third place, I believe. So they're back-to-back champions. Gage Peterson, who was the MVP of the tournament a year ago, is back for the Spartans tonight. So
he's beefed up a little bit.
Yeah, he's definitely beefed up a little bit. And, you know, when the buzzer sounded to end the sectional tournament game against Meridian last year and they took that loss, some of these guys, you know, took that defeat rather bitterly and have been just chomping at the bit to get back out here and play some basketball, and here they are tonight.
Yeah, they're ready. I think they're ready.
The Marissa Coulterville Meteors have a new head coach this year. It's Brandon Lanton. We had a chance to visit with him here on stage behind us for a little bit. He actually comes here to Marissa Coulterville from Sparta, where he coached the junior high team at Sparta for about 5 years. He had some success there. He actually won a fourth-place trophy in the junior high state tournament while at Sparta. So he's got some coaching experience, and he's looking forward to taking over the program here. Actually, Marissa Coulterville had a nice season last year. They were 18-12, and Matt Royce was the coach at that time. He was there for 2 years, but Coach Lanton takes over this year. I think these two teams actually met in the semifinals last year, if not mistaken, and I believe, looking back, it looks like Waltonville defeated Marissa Coulterville 71-54 in the semifinals last year, but of course that was a much different Marissa Coulterville team, you know, than what we're seeing here tonight. They don't have too many of those guys back from last year's team, whereas Waltonville does have, you know, most of their starters back from a year ago. So we're going to take a short time out, let you meet a few of our sponsors, and come back and tell you more about both teams and get ready for tonight's action from the Christopher Turkey Tournament on AreaSports.net.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVAC system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
And tonight and every night at 8 o'clock until close, you can get half-price appetizers at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, where hopefully they've got the game on the big screen again tonight like they did last night. And you know what, Ron? On the way home last night from Woodlawn,
you did it, didn't you?
I stopped there and met my wife, and we had half-price appetizers at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, and you can too. 8 o'clock till close each and every night. It's a great place to go after the game at JJ's. Well, the Waltonville Spartans, their season opener tonight. I know Coach Anthony Lowry has been excited about this. Close to 1,000 of you watched the pre-season preview interview that we did with Coach Lowry, as you see him right there on the screen. And he's got a host of coaches with him tonight. It kind of reminds me of the old Peoria Manual days or the old Pinckneyville days.
Yeah. Not the old Pinckneyville days, the now Pinckneyville days.
Yeah, so, he's got assistant coaches Chad Harper, Mike Denault this year, helping out, the superintendent, who was the former coach at Waltonville for many years. Derek Lamke and Zane Wilson are all assistant coaches this year, alongside with Anthony Lowry, as they try to make this a special season. They've won the regional the last couple years in a row, but they have stubbed their toe a couple of times against good Meridian teams at the sectional and just looking to get over the hump.
Yeah, that one Meridian team 2 years ago, I believe, went on to finish second in the state.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. As we said, the Spartans are two-time champs down here at Christopher, so this is like a home away from home for them. They love playing in this gym, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And then at Christmas time, they moved 8 miles up north up the road and played Cesar-Valere tournament.
Right. Yep. And we will be bringing you some action at the Valere tournament this year, too. Weber won on the first night of the tournament, and, of course, they are in the semifinals.
Against, they will play Patoka Odin.
They will play Patoka Odin, as Patoka Odin surprised a lot of people by beating Christopher in the first round game. That's only the third time in the 51-year history of this tournament that Christopher has went to the left side of the bracket.
How many times?
3 times in 51 years.
Because I asked you that earlier today. I didn't know the answer, but I knew it wasn't very often.
I reached out to Coach. I reached out to the head coach, Christopher, and I asked him, and he said, well, it's the first time it's ever happened under my tenure. And he said, I hope it never happens again. Yeah. And only the third time in 51 years of the tournament.
Yeah, I refereed down there for many years and always had that game the night before Thanksgiving, and there was one guarantee that game was going to be Christopher against somebody.
Yeah, that's pretty much the way it's been. I mean, usually when you host your own tournament, you try to set it up to where, you're going to be in the semifinals, and it just didn't work out this year because Patoka Odin had better ideas, and they just came out and played harder last night and surprised Christopher. So,
Randy, I'm sitting here looking at these guys in the black and orange uniforms from Marissa Coulterville. I'm just wondering if there's any other team in the state that has the mascot of the Meteors.
Meteors, I don't know. That'd be a good question to pose
unique
out there. Yeah. Our good friend Aaron Britton would know the answer to that, wouldn't he?
He probably would.
Nesto Hoops. Speaking of Nesto Hoops, he has these Waltonville Spartans ranked in the top 10 in the state of Illinois in Class 1A to start the season. So, again, they'll have a target on their back all year, just like the Woodlawn Cardinals will have a target on their back. And we saw Woodlawn open the season last night with an impressive win.
Starting out our season covering the W's, covering Jefferson County.
Yes, we cover Jefferson County like a glove, don't we? Yeah, Woodlawn, Waltonville, Weber. We also cover a lot of the peripheral schools. You'll see us cover games involving Wayne City and Cesar-Valere and Fairfield, and also sneak in some Rams and Lady Rams once in a while too. Maybe. So you just never know.
Last year, Oakville Rockets invited us over.
And then, of course, when we're down at the Cesar-Valere tournament, we have the opportunity to see the Goreville Black Cats and some other teams. We'll see this Coulterville Marissa team again. We'll probably see New Athens down there again.
Yeah.
So, and then, of course, we'll be at the Pinckneyville tournament, and that's always some great competition. 16 teams in the Pinckneyville Duster Thomas tournament. And then, of course, we'll be at the shootout, as usual, down at Pinckneyville. as we are every year as well. And this year, Mount Vernon is going down to the shootout.
Is Kent Williams coming back?
I believe he probably is. I think he probably is. Instead of putting our own scoreboard up on the screen tonight, we're going to let you utilize that scoreboard at the other end of the gym, because I'm pretty sure most of you at home can see that because it has the clock on it, and also will have some fouls on it. So some of you at home will probably appreciate that. So we'll let you utilize that, so we won't have to put our scoreboard up on the screen. That'll give me a couple of free hands tonight. Maybe I can keep more stats tonight. I don't know.
There you go.
We'll see how it all works out. We're all creatures of habit, aren't we? We do multitask here. And they had a national anthem before the first game. I don't know if we're going to do it before the second game or not.
I would say not, but I'm not 100% sure. We got a veteran officiating crew for this game.
Yeah, go ahead and introduce those guys.
Jared Knapp from Mount Vernon, and his dad, Ted Knapp, from Mount Vernon, and Mike Stallings from Johnston City.
Did you see them in the hospitality room earlier?
I did not.
They might be waiting till after the game to get some hospitality. I don't know. Could be.
That or they might have stopped at the Maid Ride on the way.
They could have. Could have stopped at the Maid Ride.
When you come to Christopher, you got to stop at the Maid Ride.
All right, let's follow along with the public address announcer as we meet the Marissa Coulterville Meteors and Coach Brandon Lanton coaching his first game for this basketball program. And they will start with number 0, Kai Ports. Wyatt Baker wears number 11. He's a 6-foot senior. Marshall Pretz is a 6-foot senior, wears number 13. Tyler Chandler is a junior. I didn't catch his size. It's not in the program. And rounding out the starting 5 is Parker Henson, also a senior. So they'll go with Ports, Baker, Prest, Chandler, and Henson, the starting 5 for Coach Brandon Lanton and the Meteors of Marissa Coulterville. We'll let you see the Marissa cheerleaders here.
They got a few, don't they?
They got a lot of them, don't they?
Wow.
If they're giving out an award for largest cheer squad, they're going to be hard to beat. They got the numbers. Of course, I guess if you're pulling from 2 schools, that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, wherever you're watching from tonight, send us a message on our Facebook page, AreaSports.net, on Facebook Messenger. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're rooting for tonight, as the Waltonville Spartans are about to be introduced as they open up the season tonight as 2-time defending champions of the Christopher Turkey Tournament. Let's follow along with their starting lineup now. Whitten Dever, 5'11" junior. Wears number 1. Weston Rose, 5'11" senior, wears number 22. Gage Peterson, the MVP from last year, 6'6" senior, wears number 23. Number 24 is Riley Stewart, a 6-foot senior, wears 24, as I said. And then rounding out the starting 5, it's Jagger Mayville, the second of the 2 twin towers. Mayville is 6'6" junior, wears number 35. So they go with Dever, Rose, Peterson, Stewart, and Mayville. And size-wise, the Spartans are 5'11", 5'11", 6 foot, 6'6", and 6'6", as you see the Waltonville cheerleaders. Are you ready, Ron?
This is it. I am ready.
All right. I know the Waltonville fans have been chomping at the bit, waiting for the season to begin, just like the Woodlawn fans were last night.
Yeah. There's going to be some good basketball played in Jefferson County this year.
Yeah.
We talked about that. You know, even the Rams are going to be good and pretty good in Class 3A. And Weber, Woodlawn, Waltonville, all going to be good in 1A.
And again, you've got Waltonville, Woodlawn, and Weber all ranked in the top 10 to start the season in Class 1A. So a lot of respect shown to all 3 programs by Aaron Britton and Nesto Hoops. But you still got to go out and prove yourself on the floor. Nobody wins a championship on paper. You got to do it on the floor. And I think these coaches and most of these players recognize that too. Nobody's going to give you anything. You got to go take it. Yeah, Waltonville loves to play in this gym. Two-time defending champions and then finishing the top 3 years ago. So
yeah, if you've not been here in a while, they've made some major improvements here at this gym in Christopher.
They sure have.
It's really nice.
Sure have, yeah. They put in more additional chair seats. And
a lot more orange.
Yeah, a lot more orange and blue. Yep. All right, it's going to be Tyler Chandler jumping the center circle against Gage Peterson. We're ready to get things rolling. We got a violation.
Violation.
Well, the violation was obviously on Waltonville. You were a long-time basketball official. What do you believe that was?
I think his foot was on the line of the circle. You can't do that. So when they inbound the ball here, that arrow was going to go to Waltonville.
Okay. So the Meteors will have it in the half court as they try to get it in. And it's stolen on the inbound. Stolen by Weston Rose, and inside Peterson with a layup. He puts it up over the rim.
That took less than 10 seconds.
Yeah, they're going to have a hard time defending Peterson with his size. On the other end, here's a shot put up no good by Kai Ports. Rebound by the Spartans. They'll push it to the other end. Down underneath.
We know Riley Stewart lives on that baseline.
He does. Here's Jagger Mayville taken away, stolen by the Meteors. Back the other way, it's Chandler. Chandler goes up and scores with a layup.
Nice move.
Tyler Chandler. And we're tied at 2-2. Again, we're going to let you use the scoreboard on the far end of the gym rather than putting ours on the scoreboard tonight. Peterson gets it out to Whitten Dever.
There's the baseline, Stewart.
That's where he likes to hang out. And here's Jagger Mayville with the lean in, and he scores. It's 4-2 in favor of
the two 6'6" Twin Towers get the first 4 points of the year for Waltonville.
Here's a pump fake and a wraparound pass to Chandler. And the Spartans come away with it. Peterson brings it up the court to Dever. They goes to the right side to Weston Rose. Back out to Peterson for three. Boom! Gage Peterson, that's a big part of his game. He's not just an inside threat. No. He's an outside threat, too.
He's not. He grabbed that rebound, dribbled the length of the floor, and nailed the three.
7-2 Waltonville. Yeah, you definitely got to respect his outside shot. He's not afraid to put it up. And because he shoots it so high, the way he holds the ball, it's hard to defend. Coach Anthony Lowry coaching hard over there along the sidelines. He feels like his team has a chance to make this a very special season, and they're going to do everything they absolutely can to make it a special season. Meteors lost it, but then got it back. There's a shot along the baseline by Chandler, and it's good.
That's a tough shot right there.
Yeah, Tyler Chandler is a nice player.
Yeah.
Got a couple of buckets for him here, 7-4. Back the other way, it's Whitten Dever. Dever to Stewart. Here's Mayville, finds an opening, goes up for the shot. They're going to wave it off. It's a foul before the shot.
Yep, on the floor.
I know for your fans at home, it's a little tougher to see down there at the other end, which is why we always like to be on the sidelines here at Christopher, but they just wouldn't permit us to do that this year, so they put us on the stage. But, hey, at least we're in the building.
That foul was on Parker Henson.
Here's a pass out to Peterson. Out to the top to Whitten Dever. Dever from the elbow, falls away, but still got it to fall. How about that? He was kind of falling backwards as he shot it, but still put it up and in, and it's 9-4 Waltonville. In the corner it goes to Ports. Ports to Chandler. I think Chandler and Ports are their two main go-to guys. Here's Ports, and he gets fouled by Whitten Dever.
Yeah. First personal foul on Dever, first team foul on Waltonville.
We mentioned Coach Brandon Lanton in his first year with Marissa Coulterville. Again, he coached for about 5 years at Sparta Junior High. And I think we got a hold here, a foul away from the ball that they're going to call.
I think that's on Riley Stewart. Yeah, away from the ball. Holding his man. It is on Stewart.
That's his first. That's 2 team fouls on Waltonville here in the first quarter. Here's Ports with it. Ports out on the perimeter. He's guarded by Peterson.
That's a mismatch right there.
I'm telling you.
He's thinking, all right, I got to shoot over this guy tonight.
They go down into the post. Back out here to Chandler. His shot's no good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Weston Rose. Rose gets it up ahead. Pump fake. Up and in by Jagger Mayville. Good pump fake that time by Jagger. He got his man up in the air and cleared the air, and he went up and sank the bucket. On the other end, here's a nice fall away shot by Kai Ports. 11-6. I'll say one thing from Marissa Coulterville. They don't look the least bit intimidated out there. I mean, they are giving up a lot of size, no doubt, but they are still bringing it to them. Giving it every effort they can. Here's Riley Stewart, right side to Rose, down to Peterson on the block. Skips it over to Mayville for three. That's short. Rebound by Ports. He's everywhere. Ports up the court here for the Meteors. Gets it over to Chandler. In the high post, back to Chandler. He falls down. And Mayville gets on the bucket, on the ball, and they pick it up. Back the other way, it's Whitten Dever.
Nice pass.
Dever down low, and there's the layup up and in.
Nice pass from Dever to Weston Rose.
Weston Rose with a layup, and timeout's called by Brandon Lanton. He wants to talk things over with the Marissa Coulterville Meteors. All right, timeout on the court. We'll take one back and be with you in 30 seconds. Stay tuned.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Well, what are you seeing out there so far, Ron? 7-point lead here for the Spartans early on.
About what I expected, Randy. I mean, this is a veteran ball club by Waltonville Spartans, so they've not showed any nerves or anything like that. And they've already got 4 players in the scoring column. Don't know much about Marissa Coulterville, but they got a couple of nice guards players in Chandler and Ports who have all their points. And like you said earlier, they're giving away a lot of size at every position, but they're a pretty scrappy ball club.
We'll have to see how fouls plays into this game as we go on, because I'm not sure how deep the bench would be on Marissa Coulterville. If they get into any foul trouble at all, that may hamper them some. Let's see. Here's Ports into the front court.
They got a bench player in there now, number 24.
And Carter Stewart is in the game for Waltonville. He's out there guarding Ports right now. Going to try to wear him down. Carter Stewart is a 5'10 junior for the Spartans. And Brendan Klingler is also in the game for Waltonville. He's a senior. Klingler, of course, wears number 3. You see him here in the corner as he tries to guard Chandler, and that ball's knocked away. Back out it comes to Ports. Ports puts up the shot over Peterson. No good, and rebounds grabbed on the weak side by Riley Stewart. Here come the Spartans in the front court. Peterson all the way down and scores along the baseline. They have no answer for him.
7 points for Gage Peterson.
Again, Gage was the MVP here a year ago. And we got a timeout. No, not timeout, a foul.
I think that's on Carter Stewart.
I think it was. He was trying to hang with Kai Ports out there. Ports is a nice player, and he's just a sophomore for the Meteors, so they're going to have him around for a couple of years. We're going to be seeing and hearing that name for a while.
Spartans only got 2 starters on the floor right now.
Ports does not look like a sophomore. If I'm not mistaken, though, wasn't there an older Ports that played for them last year?
I saw that in the program.
I was going to say, I thought
he was a nice player.
Must be a younger brother then, because I remember there was a Ports that played for them last year who was pretty salty, so I'd say that's probably his younger brother.
Brock Ports on the all-tournament team last year.
There you go. 3:13 to go here in the first quarter as the Spartans throw it away. Uncharacteristic turnover for them here in the first quarter. 9-point lead for Waltonville. And there's a steal right back as that one's swiped by Dever. And then the Meteors take it back again. So we're trading turnovers. Down on the baseline, Chandler scores. Tyler Chandler.
6 points for Chandler.
Yeah, he's a nice player. He's a junior, so both those guys will be back. Ports and Chandler are still fairly young here for Marissa Coulterville. Here's Peterson down on the block. It got knocked away as Riley Stewart dives on the ball, and there's a jump ball called. And possession error was going to leave it with Waltonville. 2:45 to play here, first quarter. They run the out-of-bounds play as it comes into Brigham Beckett.
Beckett, he's a transfer from Woodlawn, I believe.
He's a 6-foot junior, so.
I think he was here last year, though, for
yeah, he was.
Waltonville.
So that's 8 players that Coach Lowry has gone to here in the first quarter. Is that right? 8.
Yeah, he said he would do that this year.
All right, into the front court they come. Here's a drive, a triple team as Ports had 3 white jerseys around him, and it's taken away and stolen. And Carter Stewart's going to take it back the other way for Waltonville. They go down on the block to Peterson. He's double teamed, goes across the lane to Beckett. Back out to Peterson. He'll drive, and foul's going to be called, and Gage Peterson's going to go to the line. You know, that's the other thing that's good about Gage Peterson's game is his vision. You know, he's so tall, and he's smart enough to hold the ball up high so that when he's trying to post up, if he feels the double team on him, and sometimes even a triple team, he has that good awareness and court vision to be able to find a teammate and pass it. Peterson will have another free throw.
He's got half of the Spartans' points right now. He's got 8 out of the 16.
That foul was on Lane Robinson. That's his first. 2 team fouls on the Meteors here in the first quarter. That one's short. And
going to get 3 chances to make 2 here.
Yeah, lane violation on the Meteors.
I see our shoe award. I can see that real good from here.
Oh,
member of the Marissa Meteors.
Yes.
See it?
I see him. Like glow in the dark, aren't they?
Can't see his number yet. But.
Yeah, that's number 2. That's Tanner Chandler. Must be the younger brother of Tyler.
All right. I'm looking at the shoes on the bench. Let's just go ahead and give it to him.
There's nothing that's going to top that one, is it?
There's nothing on that bench coming off here to top
Tanner
that.
Chandler, he's going to undoubtedly going to get the shoe award tonight. 2:09 left here in the first quarter. Here's Ports, tries to pump fake, comes back out to Chandler, and
foul number 2 on Carter Stewart.
Yeah, we got both Chandlers out there. Got Tyler, number 20, and Tanner, number 2.
If they're brothers, we got brothers playing for Waltonville as well.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Stewart brothers. As Tanner Chandler will be at the line, and now everybody at home gets a nice close look at those fancy tennis shoes he's got there. Yep. What do you think, folks? Winner of the shoe award, don't you think? Yeah. Missed the free throw. Season opener here for both teams. Winner advances to take on New Athens in the semifinals here. The loser will take on ZR in the consolation side of the bracket. Free throw is off the back iron. Rebound Jagger Mayville gets it out to Peterson, and there go the Spartans to the other end. Down to Mayville. Over in the corner it goes. 3-pointer on the way. Yes, write it down for Carter Stewart, the junior. Off the bench, sinks a 3. How about that?
Yeah.
Bench points. 20-8. Waltonville by 12. And in the front court, we've got a foul on the Spartans.
I think it's on Peterson.
And that's going to send Tanner Chandler back to the line.
Yeah, there's 5 personal fouls on Waltonville already, so Marissa's shooting free throws.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a freshman. Big moment for a freshman, isn't it? Maybe that's why he wore the bright colored shoes. He's a freshman, huh?
Yeah, he might be forced to do that against his will.
That might be so. Oh, yeah. Hey, he's a good free throw shooter. He got them both. 20-10. Back the other way go the Spartans. Whitten Dever with it. Picks up his dribble. Comes out here to Weston Rose. Into the paint to Mayville. The turnaround with the left hand is good. Nice little jump hook, and he got fouled too.
He's a load down there.
He is. The Twin Towers of the Waltonville Spartans at work tonight.
Second foul on Lane Robinson.
Mayville's bucket makes it 22-10, and he'll try to add on the free throw here. And it's in and out. No good.
Jagger, another member of our all left-handed team.
He is indeed. And getting back to hustling is Whitten Dever as he got back and cut off that pass and then saved it from going out of bounds. Meteors have it with 1:12 left here in the quarter. Almost a steal by Riley Stewart, but instead it's a foul.
Second foul on Riley Stewart.
Coach Lowry looks at his bench, and he's going to put somebody else in the game. He's really going deep in the bench here in the first quarter. Look at that. Aiden Wilson, 6-foot junior, is going to get called to duty here. He'll be the 9th player to see action in the first quarter here for the Waltonville Spartans. Yeah. At the line, Tyler Chandler, the older Chandler. He's a junior, and he sinks a free throw. 22-11. What do we got? Somebody checking in the game for the Meteors. Yep. That's Parker Henson back in the game. Four seniors on this team for Marissa Coulterville. Whitten Dever takes the inbound, and he'll work it up the court himself. Dever's definitely put on some weight. I should say muscle. I don't want to make that sound derogatory because it's not. Dever with the outside shot, no good. And they wrestle away the rebound, offensive rebound that time as Weston Rose comes away with it. He's got it right now. Hands it off to Dever outside. Down to 43 seconds left in the quarter. Down on the block it goes to Aiden Wilson. Back out to Dever. Inside the post to Jagger Mayville, and he gets pushed from behind.
Parker Hanson comes in and picks up his second personal foul.
Peterson is on the bench, getting a little bit longer breather here as we get towards the end of the first quarter, which is a good move. That way he'll be more fresh as we start that second quarter. In the ball game for the Meteors is Wyatt Baker, one of the original starters, back in, and he's another one of their seniors. Non-shooting foul, so it's out of bounds to the Spartans. And here's the inbound to Jagger Mayville. It gets double teamed. Now he gets the ball back and scores. They slapped it away, but he grabbed it back and stuck it in the hole.
8-point quarter for Jagger.
24-11. Great effort there by Jagger Mayville. Here's the Meteors driving inside. Shot is missed by Ports. Rebound by Whitten Dever. Back up for the Spartans.
Nice pass.
10 seconds left. To Mayville, and he scores. Jagger Mayville is having his way in the paint tonight.
He's in double figures with 10.
Big time move there by the big guy. And Mayville at the line.
Fouls on Kai Ports. Number 0.
Zach Hopper in the game for the Spartans.
10th player, Randy.
10th player to play in the first quarter for Waltonville. Talk about keeping them fresh, and this is something that Coach talked about in our preseason interview. He said, I'm going to play a lot of guys this year, and they're all going to play a lot of minutes, so we can be as fresh as possible come postseason time. Buzzer sounds, and that's the end of the first quarter. After one, it is the Waltonville Sparks leading the Marissa Coulterville Meteors 27-11. We'll be back to the Christopher Turkey Tournament in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With mobile deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
Back here live at Christopher High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard. Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter of play?
Well, again, Randy, I said earlier, it's the veteran ball club, Waltonville Spartans, and they scored 27 points, have a 16-point lead, and made it look easy. And they did it by using 10 different players.
That's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
10 different players hit the floor in the first quarter for Coach Anthony Lowry and the Spartans.
7 of the 11 points that the Meteors put up have come from Tyler Chandler.
Well, let's see who they start the second quarter with. Peterson's going to stay on the bench to start the second quarter, as they're going to have Zach Hopper out there along with Aiden Wilson.
2 starters out there for
Witten Dever,
Waltonville.
Gage, still going to keep one of the Twin Towers out there. Mayville's going to stay out there. Shots up, no good. Jagger goes for the rebound. It's out of bounds. And they say it's last touch by the Meteors. It'll be Waltonville ball. Witten Dever will bring it up. Weston Rose is in the game. So actually 3 starters, I guess, out there.
Oh, yeah, Weston's out there.
Yeah, Weston Rose.
Yeah, my bad.
He thinks about a 3. Oh, nice hesitation dribble, and Rose goes in and scores. How about that? He kind of stopped and started there. Nice hesitation move. Kind of froze the defender, and then he blew by him and laid it in and got fouled in the process. Good move by Weston Rose. You can tell he's been working a lot in the offseason. Rose is playing with a lot of confidence out there tonight, and from my vantage point.
He made the free throw, right?
Yes, he did.
Something
He
down.
did, yes.
Yeah.
30-11.
Yeah, he's got 5 points, Randy. He looks very relaxed out there, Weston Rose.
He does. Here's the freshman, Tanner Chandler. Goes to the right side in the corner there to Marshall Prest. Prest on the baseline, puts up the shot, no good. And rebound is ripped out of there by Weston Rose. The other direction, how about that? Shot put up by Hopper, no good, but he went up strong. Here's a rebound taken out of there by the Meteors, but then the Spartans get it back. Here's Witten Dever with it now. Dever gives it to Jagger Mayville. Over in the corner. 3-pointer on the way. Now there's going to be a foul on the shot by Weston Rose. And it's going to actually go on the Spartans, I think. I think it was a foul away from the ball. Probably pushing underneath, I guess.
Yeah, could be on Jagger. They're not put it up there yet.
Yeah, trying to clear somebody out, I think. So that'll give it back to the Meteors. 6:43 to go here in the first half. Waltonville in control by 19.
He's on Aiden Wilson.
There's a steal by Dever. Ball is kicked. Dever gets it back anyway. Dever all the way down, and he got it to
nice
go.
Move.
Witten Dever coast to coast. 32-11.
Mayville almost touched that ball.
Yeah.
Above the rim.
Dever with a steal now. Witten takes it all the way down, puts it up and in. How that for me? You know, and you look at the muscle that Witten has put on in the offseason, but you can see that he's still got the ability to put on the afterburners as he exploded to the basket after that steal and got the bucket. And timeout on the court with the Spartans opening up 34-11 lead.
7-point run there, Randy, in 45 seconds to start the second quarter.
Yeah, pretty impressive. Back in 30 seconds.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV.
I think official Jared Knapp was asking you if you had been to the hospitality room.
How dare him ask me that?
Yeah, how about that? He should know better than you've definitely been to the hospitality room.
I said last night that we were coming down there for the hospitality room, and there just happened to be a basketball game going on.
They do a great job with their hospitality room here, and we do appreciate the
Top 5.
Yeah.
Top 5 in Southern Illinois.
Every year. All right, Brendan Klingler back in the game for the Spartans. Here's a shot from the corner.
Boom.
A nice shot there. That's drilled by Marshall Prest.
Marshall Prest, his first point.
Prest.
That breaks a 7-0 run.
Yes, it does. 34-14. Spartans by 20. Here's pass up to the top to Zach Hopper. Down to Peterson. He ball fakes and gets the bucket and draws the foul. He's a load down there, no question about it.
Is.
Both the Twin Towers are loads, and they're going to be trouble for everybody that Waltonville plays this year, I can tell you.
Yeah. I'm impressed already by Waltonville.
Well, and I'll tell you, they've got some interchangeable parts at the guard position too. Yeah, the fact he was able to go 10 players deep in the first quarter and changed multiple parts. And the machine just kept on smoking. That shot gets away from Chandler. Rebound by the Spartans. He'll take it down. Layup is up and in by Brigham Beckett. Yeah. Beckett, the 6-foot junior.
Beckett joins the scoring parade.
Takes that to the house. On the other end, there's a shot put up and in by the freshman, Tanner Chandler.
Freshman going up against Gage Peterson.
Yeah. Tell you what, folks, the Meteors are getting beat pretty heavily tonight by the Spartans, but I want you to remember a couple of names, the 2 Chandler boys and also the Ports boy here from the Meteors, because those three are going to develop into some really nice players. So they got some ability out there. So.
Yeah, I think this Marissa team's going to win some games this year.
They are. Yeah, the coach has got something to work with there with those 3. Shots missed out front. And here comes Kai Ports back the other way. Shot in the lane, no good. Peterson with the rebound, saves it right in the hands of Beckett. Here come the Spartans. They throw it ahead to Jagger Mayville. He's going to stop and pop off the dribble. Boom. Nice looking shot by Jagger Mayville. Going to his left, elevating and swishing
stop
the ball.
And pop from the side. You don't see that very often.
That's nice. That was one of those mid-range jumpers, too, about 12 feet away that nobody wants to shoot anymore.
Exactly.
I used to love those shots.
Yeah, that shot's there if you want it.
Yeah. But today's players don't like to shoot that, but he looked good shooting at that time, that's for sure.
You make a living off that if you can knock that shot down.
Oh, yeah, because it's going to be there.
That's 3 fouls on Parker Hansen for Marissa.
And honestly, it's a higher percentage shot than a three-pointer is if you practice it enough, just like anything else. You get that touchdown, that muscle memory, you can make them. Time and time again. Here's a drive in the lane. The shot is up and in. How about that? That's Jackson Dees. Jackson Dees in the game.
11th player.
11th player. Dees is a 5'10 junior who just scored for the Spartans. 42-16 with 3:45 left.
Fouls on Beckett. His second foul.
Yeah, Coach Lowry going deep into the well tonight.
11 players, first half.
And we're just halfway through the second quarter.
Yeah.
Meteors will get it in to the corner to Chandler. Back out to the top now to Baker. Back to Chandler. Chandler guarded by Dees. That's a good matchup in the corner there. Again, I know a lot of you are surprised from this view on the stage tonight, but this is where they want us at this year. We like to be on this side. We can give you the side view like we normally do down here, but they got a new policy this year, so this is where we're at. But we're still glad we can bring you the broadcast, so hope you're enjoying it. Here's Peterson down underneath. And that ball gets away, goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with Waltonville. .3:22 to go here in the first half. The winner of this game gets New Athens in the semifinals. Weber and Patoka are already in the semifinals. Long three is bombed down. How about that? That's Brigham Beckett. Boy, he's having a nice first half here for the Spartans. There's a steal. Steal by Jagger Mayville. Takes it down, stop and pop, boom.
Stop and pop.
There you go.
Love it.
Jagger is feeling pretty comfortable out there tonight. That was about a 15-footer that time.
You know, you can get yourself open with that shot because you're the only one that knows you're going to stop.
Yep. And when you hold the ball as high as he does on your shot, it's pretty darn hard to defend. All the way down, look at that. Brigham Beckett. Nobody impeded his progress.
I'm going to call that a Euro step, but I'm not positive.
And timeout on the court.
I'll take you.
2:37 to play.
Invented something there.
Maybe he did. Hey, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
We just got to come up with a name for it.
The Beckett Shuffle.
Yeah, something.
Back in 30.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, we saw Woodlawn open their season last night in impressive fashion, and we're seeing a pretty impressive season opening game here for the Waltonville Spartans, Ron.
Yeah, I think those two teams play each other this year, Randy.
They do, and I think people started getting in line about 10 minutes ago after seeing our broadcast. I think they're already lining up to get in the game.
After last night and tonight's contest, they're trying to figure out how do I get tickets for that game.
Yeah, is that December 19th? Is that what it is? Yeah. I think they started lining up a few minutes ago. Yeah, they're already lining up outside Sides Gym for that one.
Yeah, check Ticketmaster to see if there's any left.
StubHub might have a few. Sides Gym has limited seating. All right, back to live action. Meteors have it. Over in the corner. Shot from the wing is no good. And there's a rebound by Peterson. He's going to clear it out to Brigham Beckett. Gets it ahead to, hey, we got Caden Belge.
Another player.
Brelge out there, the freshman. That's player number 12 to see action here for.
He don't look as big out there as he did last year in the 8th grade game.
Yeah, he looked a lot bigger in 8th grade, didn't he? Yeah, here's Peterson on the wing. He feeds Brelge. Brelge scores. There you go. The freshman scores his first varsity bucket
at the 2-minute mark
for the Waltonville Spartans. And I have a feeling you're going to see many more out of Mr. Brelge as the years go down. Shots put up, no good. Brelge with a rebound. Got his first varsity rebound. There you go, big guy. We got to get Brelge in the weight room though. He's got to beef up. He needs some tips from Whit and Dever there on the weight room. Rebound, Peterson back up and in.
He's probably downing protein shakes every day.
Minute 19 left in the half. You know, people tuning in, looking at this, are thinking, boy, Marissa Coulterville must not be very good. But that's not the case.
No, it is
they
not
got
the
some
case.
talented players out there. It's just Waltonville is very solid this year and very deep. And they're going to be a handful for everybody. Three-pointer out front is no good by Beckett. He actually missed one. 51 seconds left here in the half. Here's a drive, and the shot from the elbow is no good. Brelge with another rebound. Gets it to Beckett. Beckett ahead. Over on the wing to Dees. 12 players got action here in the first half for the Spartans. Out to Beckett again. Beckett over to Brelge. Down to Peterson. Peterson turns around, shoots over his man.
Oh, man.
Nothing but net.
That's a tough shot.
Nice soft fadeaway. Beautiful footwork that time by Gage Peterson. 14 seconds left here in the half. Here's a shot that's short, no good by Ports. Rebound by the Spartans. They get it ahead again to Beckett. To Dees. Dees out to Peterson. Three-pointer.
Boom.
That's an exclamation mark at the end of the first half.
Wow.
What a first half of basketball for the Waltonville Spartans. 58-16 is our first half score. Wow. There's not too many things they did wrong in that half. I got to be quite honest with you. Ron's going to run our halftime stats. We'll come back and take a look at those here in just a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes. Perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Home, away from home.
Are you going on a vacation soon or perhaps a weekend getaway? Jagger's Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon is your dog's home away from home, featuring an outside turf playground that your dog is going to love. And if your dog needs grooming or obedience training while it's here, we can handle that too. In fact, we've even got a presidential suite with flat screen TV and ceramic tile. Check it out on our website.
Jagger's Doggy Daycare.
Well, welcome back here to Christopher High School, the home of the Christopher Turkey Tournament. See our halftime score, 58-16. That's right, 58-16. Waltonville leads Marissa here at halftime, and what a performance! They did it on offense. They did it on defense. They did it on reboundings. They did every way imaginable.
Yeah, I don't know if you're the coach, I don't know. Maybe somebody didn't set a pick when they were supposed to or something. You could gripe at them for that.
Yeah. I mean, they got, they made maybe 2 or 3 turnovers, but not much. Yeah, they didn't do very many things wrong. What do you got for us in the stat book there? I think I misspoke. I said 12 guys played. I went back and counted. It was 11, I believe.
11, okay.
11 guys played in the first half of the Spartans. But that's still pretty impressive, yeah. Yeah,
very impressive. Only 4 guys made the scoring column for Marissa Coulterville Meteors. Marshall Press had 3 points. Tyler Chandler had 7 points. Kai Ports had 4 points. Tanner Chandler had 2 points for a total of 16. I mean, they were held to 5 points in that second quarter. The Meteors committed 8 personal fouls in that first half, and they made 3 out of 6 free throws.
I do like the Chandlers, though, and I like the Ports boy, too.
Good guard play.
Again, those guys are all young, and they're just going to get better, so I do like them.
Of the 11 players to play for the Waltonville Spartans in that first half, 8 of them made the scoring column.
Wow.
Led in scoring by Gage Peterson, who spent some time on the bench that first half and still had 18 points. He's followed by Jagger Mayville with 15 points. Whitten Dever had 6 points. Weston Rose with 5. Brigham Beckett off the bench with 7 points. Carter Stewart with 3 points. Jackson Dees with 2 points. Caden Brelge with 2 points for a total of 58. The Spartans committed 10 personal fouls in that first half, and they were 4 out of 6 from the field line as a team.
Yeah, like I said, I think I only had them for 3 turnovers. Not much, so not too many things that they did wrong there. That's for sure. I was pretty impressed with the guard play, too. I mean, obviously we're impressed with the 2 Twin Towers, but I thought that the guard play did a nice job, too, for the Spartans. And you can tell they've spent a lot of time working in the gym.
You gotta have if you got bigs, you gotta have good guard play.
Yeah, you gotta have guards to get it up the court.
Yeah,
to get the ball to them. That's right.
I mean, it's like running backs love offensive linemen. Big guys on the basketball court love them little guys that get them the ball in a spot where they can do something with it.
Right. Some of you are probably wondering what's our broadcast schedule. Are we going to be back down here this week? Unfortunately, no. This is the only night we're going to be here at Christopher. I already had a family outing planned for Thanksgiving, and sometimes you just got to put family before other things, and I'm sure all of you respect that. And it's just something we haven't done before. Or usually I am doing ball games, Thanksgiving, but this year we're doing something a little different, and I got to do something with the family, so we do have previous commitments. So this will be it for this week down at Christopher. I do know that the school here is streaming the games all week. I think they've got some students doing it or something, but at least you will have a video feed that you can access, I think, through Christopher High School if you want to watch the semifinal games and championship game when it gets to that point. But this will be our only time down here this week. Ron and I will be going to Carlisle on Monday night. Monday night, the Carlisle Kaskaskia Classic Tournament kicks off, and Ron and I will be up there Monday night as Woodlawn will take on Greenville. And then we got a lot more games coming up, obviously, in the month of December. We're going to be covering a lot of games featuring these Waltonville Spartans, as well as the Woodlawn Cardinals, as well as the Weber Trojans. We haven't got to do a Weber game yet. I mean, obviously, Weber played here last night, and we couldn't be here because we were at the Woodlawn game. But we'll be covering a lot of Weber games, too. We'll also be doing some Rams games and Lady Rams games. And, of course, we'll be getting over to Wayne City and doing some stuff like that. So just keep checking our schedule on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And if you don't yet follow or subscribe to our YouTube channel, absolutely you want to do that, because that way you'll always know when we're broadcasting, where, and that sort of thing. And you'll get notified as to when we're broadcasting. We'll take a short break and be right back.
At Ohana Heating and Air, we treat you like family, because to us, you are. Whether it's keeping your home cozy during the winter or cool in the summer, Ohana's team is here to provide top-notch service every time. With expert technicians, affordable pricing, and a commitment to your comfort, we make sure your HVA system runs like new. Ohana Heating and Air, where quality meets care. Call today for your free estimate at 472-4738. Andrea Baker, the broker owner at King City Property Brokers, is a proud graduate of Weber High School, and she's actually a member of their Hall of Fame. Andrea is happy to sponsor this game and cheer on the local teams. At King City Property Brokers, Andrea and all of the realtors there are happy to help you with your real estate needs, whether you are a buyer or a seller. Visit their new location on Salem Road in Mount Vernon, or visit their website to see many residential homes, acreage, or commercial properties that they have listed. You can call them at area code 618-316-7331. That's King City Property Brokers in Mount Vernon. If you like sports, delicious food, and great drinks, you're going to love JJ's Sports Bar in Mount Vernon. Whether you stop by for brunch, lunch, or dinner, JJ's has something for you, including delicious wings, a variety of burgers, and, of course, top-notch service. You like drinks? They have them at JJ's, including your favorite drafts and even margarita flights. Try the burrito tacos, or maybe perhaps the nachos. How about the shrimp? They even have steaks and pasta at JJ's Sports Bar and Grill, located on the west side of Mount Vernon.
All right, you see Waltonville out on the floor warming up here for the second half. Again, the first game tonight, it was New Athens all over Ziegler-Royalton, 89-20. So assuming Waltonville goes on and wins this game, they'll face New Athens in the semifinals. And we already told you that Weber and Patoka are in the other semifinals of this tournament. Waltonville, of course, the two-time defending champions, trying to go for their third straight here. But, of course, some other teams will have something to try to say about that before the week is through. Some other games around the area tonight. Gallatin County leads Carmi at halftime, 31-14. And girls action tonight over at Woodlawn. The Woodlawn Lady Cardinals find themselves down at halftime to Carlisle by a score of 19-8. So 19-8, Carlisle leads Woodlawn at the half in girls basketball action. Boys basketball action tonight. Nashville defeated Columbia 58-56. And what else we got? Checking the ticker here. At halftime, Hamilton County leads Cesar Valier by a score of 26-25. The Foxes lead Cesar Valier at the half, 26-25. All right. So we're just about ready for second half action here. I don't know if you had a chance to hear those scores I was giving away, Ron. There's, as you were getting your headphones set there, but the Foxes lead Cesar-Valliere 26-25 at the half. And Nashville beat Columbia tonight 58-56. That's a final.
Wow, that's 2 close ball games right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're in third quarter action here now. Won't be a running clock this quarter, but there will be a running clock in the fourth quarter. There's a lob down low to Gage Peterson. He scores to kick off the second half.
I took 10 seconds. That's the way they started the game.
Didn't take long, did it? Back the other way goes the Meteors. And it's stolen away. Peterson dives on the floor, gets it ahead to Mayville. Mayville in the paint, triple team, goes up for the shot, no good. Rebound grabbed out of there by Kai Ports, and the Meteors take it the other way. Here's a steal by Witten Dever. Dever, power moves to the basket, scores, and draws the foul. Nice move by Witten Dever, and that's where that extra muscle that he put on in the offseason comes into play. And you can see it on his physique. I mean, he looks more like a middle linebacker out there this year, for sure.
That's on Tanner Chandler, his second foul.
Now that the Spartans are coming towards us to this end, you'll get a bit closer look at the Spartans here in the second half. Devers' free throw is good as he completes the three-point play.
The old-fashioned three-point play.
63-16. Meteors with the basketball. Kai Ports across the timeline as the Spartans continue to play some sticky man-to-man defense, and that's going to be a foul on Dever.
Yeah, it's his second.
11 players hit the basketball floor in the first half for the Spartans, and what'd you say, 7 of the 11 scored?
8. Yeah.
8 of the 11 scored. That's pretty impressive. Saw some bright spots from a lot of people. Here is the inbound to Kai Ports as he brings it up against Dever. Again, Ports just a sophomore. He's going to get a lot better. That's stolen away by Gage Peterson. Throws it ahead to Dever. Here comes the Spartans. Dever into the front court. Looks to Peterson. Lobs it down low to him. In the corner it goes. Weston Rose. Yes.
Boom.
Weston Rose for 3. The inside-outside game.
8 points for Rose.
Spartans run it effectively that time as they drop back into that half-court defense. Out front, they swing it around the perimeter.
8-0 run here to start the second half.
Ports has it. They go in the high post now, right side to Chandler. Back out to Ports. Ports splits defenders, puts up the runner, and he got the roll. Kai Ports with the bucket. And again, he's just a sophomore.
6 points for Ports.
6:13 to go here in the third quarter as Witten Dever gets it up to Jagger Mayville. Mayville out to Weston Rose at the top. Now to Peterson. He fakes his man. Gives it over to Dever now. Dever puts up the 3 ball. Off the iron. Rebound by Ports. Ports takes it all the way down. Misses the shot. There's the follow back up. And good by Parker Henson, and he's fouled.
First point for Parker.
Parker Henson, one of the seniors on the Meteors, scores. And he'll be at the line for the and one.
Second foul on Weston Rose.
Again, we did not put our scoreboard up on the screen tonight since you're looking at the scoreboard and the clock at the far end of the gym. We thought that was probably good enough for you there. I'll free up some of my hands tonight, too. All right, back the other way we come as Dever has it to Riley Stewart. Down to Peterson as he tiptoes along the baseline. Now gives it to Rose. Back to Peterson. There's Riley Stewart cutting to the basket. They hit him with a pass. The shot is up by Peterson on the follow. No good. And rebound this time by the Meteors. Ports is going to get fouled by Weston Rose.
Going to be 3 on Weston Rose.
If you just joined us and you're wondering who started tonight, the game for the Spartans, Weston Rose was in the starting lineup along with Riley Stewart, Gage Peterson, Witten Dever, and Jagger Mayville. But again, Coach Lauer has played 11 players tonight, and 8 of them have scored. And that was all in the first half. He played 8. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think he played 10 in the first quarter.
Yes.
And then the 11th one got in the second quarter.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Without a drop-off.
Right. and again, he's holding true to the promise he made in our preseason interview that he was going to play a lot of guys this year and they're going to play a lot of minutes. And he wants everybody to be as fresh as possible. And it's all about what they're going to do in the postseason for sure. And that's maybe they'll try to get in there and get in a position for a layup or a dunk, but could not. And on the other end, there's a 3-ball by Kai Ports.
He's got 2 of those tonight.
Yeah. Weston Rose back in the front court for the Spartans, and that's going to be a push-off foul on Ports.
Yeah. Second foul on Ports.
Yeah, we're going to have a whole new 5 coming in here for the Spartans, so let's follow along as Brendan Klingler is going to come back in. Brigham Beckett is also back in. Aiden Wilson is in the game.
These guys have all already played the game.
Yeah, Brendan Klingler is in the game, and Zach Hopper's in the game. So all new 5 for the Spartans, and you're right. They've already played in the first half.
Yeah, this is not mop-up duty. This is part of the rotation.
That's right. This is what you're going to see this year. You're going to see more and more of this. And I, can only imagine how competitive the practices are going to be as the season goes on, They're going to be going hard. They were going hard the day I was there at their practice. Here's a shot from the wing, and that's off the mark, no good, by Stewart. That's Carter Stewart, the younger of the 2 Stewarts.
Aiden Wilson with the rebound.
And out front with it is Carter Stewart, again running the offense. They're going to go down to the post to Aiden Wilson.
Good pass.
Across the lane, the shot is no good. And rebound back the other way. Ports has it for the Meteors. Should mention, too, that they've also got one of their guys who's lame right now with an injury, and that's Hunter Mannon, who's been on crutches. Hunter Mannon's a 6'2 senior, and he'll be part of that rotation too when he gets healthy again. So there's some more size. To the other end, a nice layup put up and in by Tyler Chandler. Again, these 2 Chandlers and Kai Ports, those 3 guys can play some basketball here for the Meteors, and they're going to be enough of a trio that they're going to beat some teams this year, and they can build around those guys, and they're all 3 still very young. He'll drive along the baseline as a move there by Carter Stewart. He draws the foul, and Stewart will go to the line for the Spartans. He got kind of sandwiched in there by 2 Meteors. A Meteor sandwich. Didn't know there was such a thing, but we saw it tonight. 3:24 left here in the third quarter. We will have a running clock in the fourth quarter as the free throw is up and off the mark there by Carter Stewart. Again, he's a 5'10 junior. And got the second one. 69-26. The Spartans are playing in 6 different shootouts this year. Count them, 6. That's amazing. It's more than anybody I know. They have beefed up the schedule. They're playing some tough cookies. First shot is missed, followed by Chandler's no good, and now here's a rebound coming out of the pack. Carter Stewart has it for Waltonville. Gets it over to Zach Hopper. Back out to Stewart. To Hopper on the right wing. He bounce passes it down to Wilson on the post. Shot is no good. And on the rebound, we had Brendan Klingler get tied up, and jump ball's going to give it to the Meteors. So the freshman Tanner Chandler will bring it up for the Meteors. Out front now it comes to Lane Robinson. And that's a traveling violation.
That right there was a travel in the NBA.
Was it? Yeah.
That's a lot of steps.
That's a lot of steps, right. New 5 coming in the ball game for the Spartans as Twin Towers are back in there.
You get called for traveling in the NBA, you have covered some ground.
Yeah, you have. Weston Rose, Witten Dever also back in. Riley Stewart. It's the original First 5 that started the game in there. Jagger Mayville open in the lane and missed the 8-footer. Rebound Ports the other way. Ports has it stripped, taken from behind, knocked out of bounds by the quick hands of Weston Rose. Out of bounds to the Meteors on the baseline as pass comes in the corner. Almost a steal by Peterson, but it is a steal by Mayville. Back to Peterson, who takes it to the rack and scores. Good teamwork there. Give Mayville the assist. 71-26. Almost a steal. Down underneath to Chandler as he misses the shot.
I think that's on Riley Stewart. That'll be his 3rd foul.
So at the line will be Tyler Chandler, the junior.
Needs his free throw to get into double figures, and he got it.
Got them both.
Yeah.
Spartans bring it up. Weston Rose with it.
Up, it picked his pocket.
Tanner Chandler with the steal
Freshman.
and the layup. How about that? The freshman with the steal and the deuce. I told you he's a nice player. Here's Whitten Dever back across the timeline. And there's Chandler with another steal, but then he steps on the sideline. How much better is he going to get? Again, he's a freshman.
Yeah.
We'll be hearing that name for a while. Here's Peterson in the post. Back out to Dever for 3. No. Rebound underneath. Picked up by the Meteors. Coming up with it is Kai Ports. Ports against Dever. Almost a steal by Mayville. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Meteors. 67 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Again, we'll have a running clock in the 4th quarter.
6-7. Minute 7.
Here's
people going
Tanner
crazy
Chandler
because I
again.
just said that.
Yeah, 6-7, right. Here's Weston Rose down the lane, gets it to Peterson. Now Riley Stewart, he got called for the walk. He knew what he wanted to do with it. He just took a step before he put the ball down to dribble. One of the few turnovers tonight on the Spartans. They haven't made many. Ports out front, shot no good. There's Mayville with the rebound, down to 35 seconds left. The pass ahead to Peterson. Peterson over to Mayville. Mayville off the dribble, no good. Follows his shot, goes back up and scores. Jagger Mayville. Yep, the Twin Towers have been pretty impressive tonight.
Yeah, I've got them combined for 39 right now.
And you young ones watching at home who are having aspirations to play in the post, be a big guy, one thing you can learn by watching those two is how they hold the ball up. You bring the ball down, the little guys get it. Hold the ball up in everything that you do, and makes you harder to defend, and the little guys can't take it away from you.
That was the 4th personal foul on Weston Road.
Okay. That's 5 fouls on the Spartans this quarter, so he is at the line for 2, and he makes them both. Tanner Chandler, the freshman.
6 points for the freshman.
Here's Whitten Dever in the front court. Down to 12 seconds left. Dever to the glass and scores. Whitten Dever. 5 seconds left.
He's in double figures.
Chandler is going to heave one. No. That's the end of 3 quarters. as Waltonville's in control, 75-32, and we will have the running clock for back with more than 30 seconds. Waltonville cheerleaders revving up the fans from Waltonville on the far side.
The Meteors played them almost even that quarter, Randy. Waltonville won that quarter 17-16.
All right. Well, we'll have a running clock here in the fourth quarter, so this game's going to get over pretty quick. We got a new 5 out there for the Spartans. Again, they've played 11 different guys, and 8 of them have scored. Brendan Klingler has the ball right now. There's a drive down the lane. There's a collision as Zach Hopper got whacked.
Little bit of contact there.
Yeah, a little bit. Hopper's going to go to the line.
Second foul on Tyler Chandler.
Hopper's 5'10" senior. So Hopper, Klingler, Beckett, also Wilson, and Carter Stewart are out there for the Spartans. First one good there by Zach Hopper. Another one on the way as we're under 7 minutes with this running clock in the fourth quarter. Second one's also good. Meteors up the court. Kai Ports with it. Ports looks for room to drive. Good help defense there by the Spartans. They cut off that driving lane. Down on the post it goes. And we're going to have a whistle to foul. It's going to be out of bounds to the Meteors. The foul's on the Spartans.
Probably on Aiden Wilson.
It is, yes. Foul on Wilson. Wilson's a 6-foot junior for Waltonville. And the inbound comes in. They'll get it down in the corner now to Ports. Ports to the rack, scores, and he's fouled. Kai Ports. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. He's just a sophomore.
8 points for Ports. Third foul on Carter Stewart.
Well, Ports at the line for the and one now. And I think they got a player that might have a little bit of blood above the eye. I think they're going to have to do something about there. So, yep, that's going to be on Tyler Chandler. He's going to have to come out of the game as they work on that. So they're going to put Gavin McGee in the game. Meantime, we do have a timeout on the court.
That's Marissa's leading scorer, Tyler Chandler, having to lead the game.
We'll take timeout 2 and be right back.
When choosing a bank, it's important to know that local matters. Local people making local decisions that support our local communities. That's why Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be Jefferson County's hometown bank. With branch locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, and Dix, we make it convenient to serve all of your banking needs. Call us today at 244-3000 and let us know how we can assist you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, so they've stopped the clock momentarily while we have a timeout. Then we'll get it cranking again. Yeah, been a good crowd here tonight for the season opener for the Waltonville Spartans. They always travel well. A lot of red on that side of the gym as you see it. come back to live action. It will be Kai Ports at the line shooting for the Meteors. The sophomore puts it in the air and he got it.
9 points for Kai Ports.
Spartans bring it back up as Carter Stewart brings it across. They go down on the post to Wilson. Wilson shovel passes it over. Shot is put up. No good by Stewart. Rebound by the Meteors. Long pass down underneath. Up and in. And that's the guy that just came off the bench. Gavin McGee. He gets the bucket. So McGee is in the scorebook officially. 77-37 Waltonville. 5 minutes to go in the game. Here's Stewart with it. Ooh, almost a steal as it comes out to Klingler. That ball is kicked.
Klingler, pretty good golfer, Randy.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I think he qualified for, as an individual for a sectional.
Wonder what his favorite club is. We'll have to ask him. They try to get the ball into him, but it's stolen away as Ports going to take it down and score. Kai Ports. Yeah, it'll be interesting to kind of follow the season and see how Marissa improves over the year here. See how these two Chandler boys and Ports, how they continue to develop for this young team. Ports with a steal. Takes it down and draws the foul. He's going to go back to the line.
Foul's on. Foul's on Hopper, but it's on Carter Stewart. It's his fourth.
You know, you got to love it because with Ports just being a sophomore and Tanner Chandler just being a freshman and Tyler being a junior, I mean, those young guys play with no fear out there. You know, and here they are, you know, down by 40-some-odd points. But, yeah, they play with no fear. Kai Ports with the free throw. Hey, we got more guys coming in now. Brelge comes back in for the Spartans. Reed Robinson is going to see his first action. Number 30, he's a 5'9 sophomore. Brelge, of course, a freshman. Jackson Dees gets back in, the 5'10 junior. And did I miss somebody else? No, we'll see when they get rolling down here. Oh, yes, I did. Joel Shaw is out there. 33 is a 6'3 junior. And then also, I mentioned Reed Robinson, didn't I? Yeah, I think that's it because Carter Stewart stayed out there. So it's a new 4 that's out there with Stewart. 2:45 to go in the game. Second free throw on the way by Ports is good. As Elliot Baker checks in for Marissa Coulterville. All right. Let's see what these this new group of Spartans does here. Stewart in the front court. Gives it to Shaw. Goes to the right side. Now out to Brelge at the high post. Over to the left wing. It comes to, back down to Brelge. He's triple team. Got to find something to do with it. Gets it out for a 3 ball, and that's off the mark. No good by Robinson. Rebound underneath by Stewart. Stewart goes back up and scores. How about that? Carter Stewart muscles it up there.
He did muscle it up there.
2 minutes to play.
We're in that call the big stuff territory.
Yeah, we are in big stuff territory, aren't we? CBS, call only the big stuff if you are an official. 15-footer is no good by the Meteors. That was Garrett Bailey that put that one up. It's out of bounds to Marissa. They look to get it in, and they do to McGee. McGee back out front to Joseph Baum, who's in there. Down on the block they go, and the turnaround is no good in there by Skylar Goodman. And here's the Spartans with a rebound. Stewart brings it back up. Stewart with a hesitation dribble, takes it to the rack and draws the foul. Carter Stewart. Yeah. Nice little hesitation dribble, crossover, and took it to the paint. Looked pretty good doing it.
First foul on Skylar Goodman.
Under a minute to play. Lots of smiles along the Spartans bench there tonight. They're enjoying watching some of the younger guys get some action over there. Stewart will have another one.
This team's just glad to play against somebody other than themselves tonight.
Yes, absolutely. You can only beat yourself up in practice for so long. It's time to go out and play somebody else. 81-41 with 21 seconds left. Meteors have it with Baum. Baum's guarded by Dees. We're down to 10 seconds left, and that's going to be a moving screen.
It's going to be the game.
That is going to wrap it up, yeah. We're going to run out of clock. There's the horn. That's the final. Waltonville wins it tonight over Marissa in impressive fashion, 81-41. Yeah. So the Spartans will advance to the semifinals to take on New Athens. The other side of the bracket is Weber against Patoka. Spartans have won this tournament 2 years in a row. They're trying to make it 3. Will they make it? Time will tell. Ron's working on our post-game stats. We'll come back and take those in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week. When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area.
Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Hey, back here at Christopher High School, Randy Olson along with Ron Standard. And Ron, that was an impressive game tonight. Big win for the Waltonville Spartans, and they got a lot of depth this year. And,
Yeah.
spread the love around, didn't they?
They did that, Randy. I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to start with Marissa Coulterville.
Sure.
They had 6 players break the scoring column. They were led in scoring by Kai Ports with 13, followed by Tyler Chandler with 13. Tanner Chandler had 6 points. Parker Henson had 3. Marshall Prest had 6 points. Gavin McGee had 2 for a total of 41. The Meteors committed 12 personal fouls, and they were very good from the line tonight, 11 out of 14 as a team. For the Waltonville Spartans, they had 9 players break the scoring column.
Wow.
3 of those in double figures. 2 more with 8 points, 1 with 9. So, if those all get another bucket, that would have been 6 players in double figures. Led in scoring tonight by Gage Peterson with 22 points, followed by Jagger Mayville with 17. 11 points for Witten Dever. 9 points for Brigham Beckett. 8 points for Weston Rose. 8 points for Carter Stewart. 2 points Jackson D. 2 points Caden Brelge. And 2 points Zach Hopper, for a total of 81. The Spartans committed 10 personal fouls in this game. They also were very good from the line tonight, 10 out of 13. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. 13 players in total played for the Spartans tonight. What you said, 9 of them scored.
9 of them scored.
They played 10 guys right out of the gate in
Yeah,
the first quarter.
First quarter and a half, 10 guys.
Yeah, and I mean, they were like interchangeable parts.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't much drop-off.
Yeah, like we said during the game, they weren't coming in there in mop-up duty. They
No.
coming in there with no drop-off.
It's part of the rotation. That's just the way it is. So yeah, the Spartans are deep this year, and they've made a lot of improvement, worked hard in the summertime. You can clearly tell it, not just basketball skill-wise, but also in the weight room too, and I think it clearly showed tonight.
They got some interesting games coming up. I know one of them shootouts, I believe they play Carbondale.
Yeah, they've got some tall order on the schedule this year, but that's the way they like it. It's the way they want it. 6 shootouts that they're in this year, and again, we'll be doing a lot of their regular season games, also be at the Cesar-Villiers Holiday Tournament to follow them, and several other times along the way. So, yeah, we'll definitely be doing quite a few Spartan games this year, without a doubt. This is it for us this week down here, though. Again, I got a family outing to tend to for Thanksgiving, and then also got some surgery coming up that we got to take care of and get out of the way so we can get back in the saddle and behind the microphone here. So we're going to have to pass on games here the rest of the week. So those of you watching from Waltonville and Weber that are hoping to maybe see a potential clash of those two, hey, just get in your car and come down here. How about that? Come see it in person. If you can, I do think that the school here offers some kind of a stream that you can pick up. I think some of the students do it or something. But at least
because
you'd have some footage that way at least.
If you're coming in person, come early.
Yeah.
Get you a maid right.
Yeah.
And get here and get a seat.
Yeah. But, our next broadcast will actually be Monday night. We will be up at the Carlisle tournament, and we'll be broadcasting a Woodlawn game against Greenville on Monday night. So that'll be the next broadcast for Ron and I.
Comets.
Yeah, Greenville Comets.
Greenville Comets.
That's right. But impressive win here tonight for Waltonville. They win at 81-41. They'll now take on New Athens in the semifinals. And again, it's Weber and Patoka in the semifinals on the other side of the bracket as Waltonville goes for their 3rd straight tournament championship down here potentially if they can run the table this week. Anything else you want to add?
No, I think that's it.
All right, it's been a fun one. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've enjoyed bringing it to you. So for Ron Standard, I'm Randy Olson saying thanks so much for watching, and so long from Christopher.